Phew. Wow. Damn Anthem reviews, though. It was never a game I was interested in. I feel a bit of resentment towards it because they killed Mass Effect for it. I'd rather they hadn't released Mass Effect Andromeda. Again, bearing in mind I still need to play the game. But Jesus, man. I hope it picks up. It's one of those content updates as the game goes type of deal. Well, this is just the best. What the Nope. Okay, let's load. Let's load. Oh man, is the LP over already? There we go.
Yet?
I have questions about you and the Lotus Assassins.
I can assure you that I no longer share an allegiance with them. It was a short dalliance that ended on poor terms.
Why did you leave them?
I won't discuss that. Perhaps I will say more when I know your motives better, but for now my past is my own.
Then I will not press the matter, for now.
I'm not concealing anything that will harm you or your cause. You and Dawnstar have my full support, but my past is my own affair.
Questions about our enemy?
Our enemy? The sure sign of an effective fighter is that he has many enemies. Which are you most curious about?
Gal the Greater.
This small man. He bears a grudge against the world because his wealth cannot buy him the status he wants. At least that is my estimation of him. If we encounter him in his holdings near Tien's Landing, I doubt he will be very welcoming. Not after he learns the fate of his son.
Yeah, did kind of murk him. What about the Emperor?
You name the Emperor among your personal foils. You have a grand opinion of yourself. Don't be so quick to link Sun High to the destruction you have seen. Death's hand may still answer to him, but it is a long leap from that to assuming the Emperor approves of what the Lotus Assassins have done.
Seems to me either he approves or he has lost power.
Both of those possibilities will be hard for people to swallow. The Emperor is the Emperor. He is above weakness or viciousness. To question that is to question the nature of the Jade Empire, and not many people are willing to do that.
So rather than starting on a grim note with Anthem, let's talk about the fact that Alan Partridge is back tonight. Aha! Your mother. Why not?
The Emperor is the foundation upon which we build. If he is weakened, we all fall.
Said that without moving your lips. I want to go back to my other questions. What do you think about our current situation?
I won't get in your way if you don't get in mine. I have nothing more to say about where we are.
Alright, let's just... Oh, we're at the camp. I just didn't even know where we were.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places.
Yeah.
You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
See, Liara, this is how you do a naive yet upstart person. More killing won't bring our friends back.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Is there any...
I'm interested in how you are, Dawnstar. Is there anything bothering you?
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
I have some general questions.
I will answer what I can.
What should I concentrate on doing?
Zoo made it quite clear what we must do. We need a wind map, and we need a flyer. The longer we take, the farther away Master Lee gets.
Alright. Let's explore camp. We've explored camp. Yeah, I really do worry for BioWare. I don't want to. I want to think that EA is actually nowhere near as nasty as everyone says they are. But you all saw what they did to Visceral. Now, there's no point in me really filling in all the blanks on this. It doesn't really help us. But we'll save it here. Let's go to the damn site. Go to the damn site, damn it, damn. Check the map. Because we've still got more areas to explore. In theory, at least. Yeah, there's a whole bit over here. There's shit shimmering around here. The way we came in, because that's where the ninja jumped down. I don't think we can do anything, but then I don't know. I don't remember. Is this the right way? No, we need to go to Tien's Landing and get the key, right. I remember what I'm doing, I promise. Kind of. Well, it was worth having a looky-loo just in case. Alright, movement. You do you.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Stranger, forgive me for being so forward, but if you are wise, you will turn around and leave this cursed and miserable town.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaya nawakok.
Hush, daughter. You must treat strangers with respect. Once we are outside of town, we must be very careful with everyone we meet. Your warnings. Why are you leaving town?
Sisaya efok woso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwanuir.
If I could, I would stay here. I am a simple villager, and I have lived here all my life. But now my daughter and I must venture out into the wilderness.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Konio kioia kawaya wo kawaya watita osia kwanif nipawia.
Though impulsive, my daughter Fu Yao speaks truly. The great dam down river has opened. The river is too low and treacherous for anyone to navigate. We are cut off from the Empire.
Piayer uxayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok.
The people are starving and pirates terrorize the town. Our leader, Minister Sheng, seems powerless to do anything. So, we choose to try our luck in the wilderness. What good would running do? Why not find yourself a solution? Your cowardice endangers your daughter. Flee, peasant. Don't leave. Perhaps I can save the town.
Ukier neko sise sayer wosayer nifuyer.
A noble sentiment, but one I respectfully fear will do little to help us.
Si sair fogoso no koso ya. Sair kanoa fwaranuir.
You don't know the whole story. Minister Sheng would probably pay someone to close the dam, but nobody's brave enough to make the journey. There are dark things up there.
Woyoir apafawair sisi tu tog. Woyoir wak finir seer.
Some claim it is ghosts trying to torment us, some think it is pirates. I don't know. All I know is there seems to be no way to get the great dam closed again. Do you think things will be any better if you leave town?
Wowo tawair kupir kawir nakawir ipduki.
I have heard of the dangers, wild animals and worse men, pirates and slavers who swoop down in their flyers on unwary travellers.
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawair sumpuno ko suir toeruk.
I have never heard of Gao the Greater, but pirates have terrorized this region for many weeks. Anyone wandering the wilderness knows they risk being caught by those slavers.
Sisayer fogoso no koso ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuir.
Some believe there are even worse things in the wilderness, ghosts that torment the living. Still, it's better than sitting in Tien's Landing waiting to die. Why did the Great Dam open?
Pawoyer astir wo sayer if a sayer wa kawir sheer.
I don't know, Minister Sheng doesn't know. Nobody knows, but the town is dying and I would rather try my luck out in the wilderness than stay here. If the dam is open, why is the river so low?
Wowo tawayer kupir kawir nakawir ipduki.
The dam is downriver from us. When it was closed, the water backed up and drained very slowly, causing the level of the river to rise.
Wo nipir uksayer sisini nisayer pusta. Wo ifuir uksunuk nokawayer.
Now that it is open, the water is flowing too fast and low where it flows at all. Most ships cannot weather it. The town is cut off, that is why we are leaving. Can you tell me more about the pirates?
Ukir nekbo sise sayer wosayer nifuyer.
I haven't seen any myself, but they are there. I have friends who have seen them and others have disappeared. It is more than mere rumours.
Noni wowo sayer tar wowoir ignisaro kunkna.
That is why I've chosen to take Fuyao to the wilderness. At least there we'll have a fighting chance. The rather presumptive and rude, where is Fuyao's father?
Noni wowo sayer tar wowoir ignisaro kunkna.
Life in a small town on the edge of the Empire can be hard, and many people die untimely deaths. What more needs to be said on the subject?
Woyoir apafawayer sisi tu tog. Woyoir wak finir seer.
The survivors must carry on as best they can. Now, Fuyao and I shall be on our way. If we must brave the wilderness, I would rather do it with the sun still in the sky. I don't want to let you go. I will let you be on your way.
Koni okyoir kawayer wo kawayer watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Farewell, honoured traveller. If you must enter Tien's Landing, speak with Minister Sheng in the town square. But a better plan would be to get away while you can. Well, good luck. They're dead. So dead.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
I just want to watch while you rough her up. Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Let's hit him with my stick. That's what I
Legendary
do.
strike. Staff. Heavenly wave. Staff. Legendary strike. Ice shot. Legendary strike. Staff. Ice shot.
What are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zoo. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You two know each other?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
I was the child, right?
No, you were not. Not everything is about you. People are living their lives across the Jade Empire, and most have no connection to you at all.
Who was this child?
She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Where is the child now?
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
I trained under Master Li of Two Rivers.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Readier than Anthem. He must have given his orders long ago. You are very loyal or foolish.
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
Yeah.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Me, a second ago, when I presumed that I was the child? Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order.
And now we have ghosts.
Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
What do you know about the Great Wheel or the Celestial Bureaucracy?
The Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The celestial bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others. Or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death.
How could the Emperor kill a god?
The Water Dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
Maybe. Oh dear. This act by the Emperor is why Master Li went into hiding?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed? Murdered? The Lotus Assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
Fuck me, this is such a classic. Oh, I love it. No wonder Master Li hates the Emperor.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
Back to front, always.
It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use.
I wasn't watching. I am always ready. You presume to teach me. I am always ready to learn.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
And that will replace our ice shard nonsense. Hey, Zoo.
Yes?
What were you talking about?
Nothing to concern yourself over. Very old business. I traveled this way when I was fleeing the Lotus Assassins.
I want to know more. So leaving the Lotus Assassins was not a choice?
Oh, choosing to leave is easy enough. Surviving the choice is not. Is that a surprise given their nature? Wei's comments about Master Li are more outlandish.
She confirmed that he is the Emperor's brother?
I know Hui to be a truthful and honorable person, much more so than I consider myself to be. I do not question her belief, but belief alone is not enough. What if it is true? Much will have to change to accommodate this truth. It means the Emperor lied about Li's death, and he may have assaulted the heavens.
Emperors tend to do that.
Subject to the common vice of deception. Unthinkable.
Impossible. Then Death's Hand has far more influence than he should.
Perhaps, but that too implies a weakness that the Emperor cannot have. I warn you, this will lead in a dangerous direction for you and Dawnstar. I cannot condone it, but I have agreed to help, and I will. Just don't blame me when the whole world is against you.
I appreciate your help, even if you give it so reluctantly.
You will need more than my help. Just try not to endanger your companions. They are not to blame for what your destiny mandates. Now, is there anything else?
I want to talk about you some more. You seem agitated.
I am always agitated. It is because of my training. We were taught that we were always being watched, always being stalked. In many cases, it is actually true. You likely have similar feelings. When trained to be as vicious as the assassins, or when you are the protege of a famous master, you tend to attract unwelcome interest.
Yeah, I killed him, though.
I wonder how you will react to this scrutiny. I also wonder if your fellows will stand by you when the true weight of what you claim becomes known.
They can leave me if they want. Only you and Dawnstar are with me. I do not question her loyalty.
Once again, I cast doubt upon myself. It seems I am destined to garner suspicion even if my actions remain neutral.
Stop
The
being so
sides
beige.
of the coming conflict seem very well defined. That will not always be the case. It is sometimes difficult to see the truth behind the actions of others. Enough. I don't have anything else relevant to say. Perhaps I will when I have seen more of what you are capable of and what your master intends.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Your sobbing is annoying me. What's wrong?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
There's got to be more to this story.
But there isn't! My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
Okay, I'll take care of the thugs.
I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurry. Sorry. I'm looking at shit. A bar of nickeled iron. Fortuitous. Also, ow. Ow. Let us wander around the back walls. Should be all the money, methinks. Let's have a look at the map. The Beaten Baker. Down by the pier.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tien's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
Trust you? You wanted to blow us up! Who are you?
I am Gufu, Great One. Some call me Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me. But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tien's Landing all my life, but now, I'm ashamed to say, I wish I lived somewhere else.
Why do you wish that?
Everything in Tien's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Tell me about the troubles here.
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
I want to know more about the dam.
The dam was built nearly 20 years ago, causing the river to rise. Now the dam is open, and the river has fallen so low no ships can navigate it. Tien's Landing cannot survive without the river, but nobody in the town dares to go into the ruins to close the dam. The ruins are haunted with the spirits of the dead.
Haunted ruins? Tell me more.
It's bad luck to speak of such things. Old Wei in the town might tell you more. He's too old to care about ghosts and curses, but I have enough bad luck already.
Maybe I can close the dam for you.
A generous offer, Great One, but the gate leading to the ruins is locked. If you want to close the dam, you'll have to get the key from Minister Sheng.
I was going to do it anyway, so yeah.
I'm sure he'd be glad to give you a key to the gate. Nobody else will risk going into the ruins because of the ghosts.
I could just punch the gate down. How do I find Minister Shang?
There's a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Sheng is usually there.
I have more questions. I need to find a flyer or some other kind of airship.
Airship? I've only heard of such things. Graceful ships that sail through the air? I've always longed to see one, but I'm just a simple peasant. Perhaps Minister Sheng would know something of this. He once lived in the Imperial City. I have heard the skies above it are filled with airships.
I have questions about
What
the
is
town.
it you wish to know?
Why is it called Tien's Landing?
I'm afraid I don't know, honored stranger. You should speak with Li Shen the Talkative. If anyone would know the tale, he would. You could probably find him wandering around the town somewhere, wasting time and looking for people willing to listen to his stories.
Owaka the 23rd. No, not Owaka. Machen. Alright, where can I buy and sell things?
If you go around the side of the tea house, you'll see a path leading...
Yeah.
What
That's it. Sweet. And you, sir?
There are ghosts wandering the land. I won't leave my house after dark.
Is that a I have a quest for you marker?
Did you go down to...
Yeah, it is. Okay, I was confused then. I do apologise. Right. Boop-a-doo. Hello. Are you anyone? You're not anyone?
Don't be like that.
Hey, Li-Shun.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know. People complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
Glad to see you're keeping your spirits up.
Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I want to ask you some questions.
You came to the right place then. I won't give you the doom and gloom others will. Sure, we've got problems, but Tien's Landing is still the best village in the district.
Tell me about the town's problems.
The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying. Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tien's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us.
Where can I find him?
He's in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. Just follow any path leading up until you can't go any higher, and you're there. Minister Shang may not have the best reputation, but I'm sure that's just gossip. I'll bet he's actually a smart, active man who can reassure you of our town's future.
I think you're in denial.
Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do. Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.